Hey, my name's Steve. I'm here with Titan Tactical. So I hear a lot of misinformation about ported firearms, how you shouldn't carry ported firearms. They're unreliable. You lose too much feet per second. You're not going to get proper hollow point expansion. So I chunk ported this earlier today, came out to the range, and then I have a standard Glock 17 barrel. Both of them are Glock 17 Gen 5s. They're both the Glock 17 Gen 5 OEM barrel, recoil springs, everything is OEM. And I have the Gen 5 Titan Tactical Glock 17 frame. So we're going to shoot Supervel 115 range ammo. We're going to shoot Winchester Ranger plus P 124 grain and S&B 115, I believe. Yeah, 115 grain hollow points. So we're going to see what the deviation is between all the different ammos and the two slides. So got the chronograph out here, and we're going to do 5 round groupings with the Supervel, the Winchester Ranger plus P, and the S&B. I'm going to start with the non-ported barrel. All right, Supervel 115 ball non-ported barrel. The 1122, 1155, 1167, 1124, and 1156. We have an average of 1145.5 with the OEM barrel. Now we're doing a ported barrel. 1133, 1134, 1130, 1115, and 1145. We have an average of 1132.1, so I believe that's, going off the average figures, with ball ammo, about a 10 feet per second loss with a chunk port. S&B 115 grain jacketed hollow points, non-ported barrel. 1102, 1092, 1071, 1075, and 1095. Average feet per second, 1087.4. S&B 115 grain jacketed hollow point chunk port. 1073, 1077, 1082, 1105, 1063. We have an average of 1080.4 for approximately a 7 feet per second velocity loss. All right, Winchester Ranger 124 grain plus P non-ported barrel. 1221, 1151, 1183, 1209, and for the 5th round, 1150. We have an average of 1183.3 and a spread of about 75 feet per second. Ported barrel, Winchester 124 grain plus P hollow points. 5-round group. 1205, 1150, 1219, 926. What the fuck? And 1244. I'm going to attribute that to inconsistency with the ammo. especially since the first time we had a spread of over 75 feet per second. Right now we have a spread of over 300 feet per second, or about a 25% deviation, it seems. Minimum 926, max 1244. So I'm going to attribute the velocity gain on the ported barrel to inconsistency in the ammo. So between the non-ported and the ported barrel, I think the velocity loss with the ports on Supervel 115 was 10 feet per second. S&B, it was 7 feet per second. And there's too much deviation with the Winchester Ranger Plus P. I would love to think that it's such small velocity loss because of the way that it was ported. So I always backbore the barrels, I always re-crown it, and essentially the only difference between the two barrels, other than having the port, would be about a ½ inch of barrel length loss. So, I don't know. Science.